Well, we're on the AMX again. I'm trying to straighten these bumpers out. I put the brackets in there and tighten them up, and I can see that it's bending things. So this is not straight. So I'm going to try to hammer it out. And I've got the bumper brackets apart here. So I'm going to try to clean them up as much as I can and put some rust in them, or rust stop. This one here I'm going to have to dolly out and get it a little straighter. I'm going to put some rust stop in this rusty spot. Somebody has welded a washer on there for some reason. I guess they're trying to duplicate this. I don't know what their idea was. But that's the first thing, is try to get these brackets straight. I'll just do that on a hammer and an anvil. Well, I got the bolts pretty straight here, but looks like my whole thing here is tweaked. At least this one side is. I don't really have any way of holding it. I could put it in a vise like this, try to pound it over. I'll see if I can do that. Now I was able to get it mostly straight. It's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty flush with the. Of course, this is not perfectly flat either, but it is matching the holes on this inside brace. Probably ought to take it out and put it in that brace and maybe see if I can straighten it out a little. Now I put it on this inside brace, and you can see there, get one side straight, the other one's kind of crooked. So I'm going to take both of them, put some nuts on them, screw them down, and then try to hammer these guys flat, because this is really not good at all. Alright, I tighten them up a little bit. You can see that this side's pretty good. This side looked like it's tweaked. I don't know whether it's in the brace or the bracket. Looks like it's brace and the bracket here are pretty straight on this side, and tweaked quite a bit here. I had a little mistake with a. Well, after quite a bit of hammering and pounding, see, I got this pretty straight. This one over here is pretty straight. All in all, looks pretty good. What I've done is cover this one. You can see it, kind of see it down there, that blue looking stuff. So this rust converter. I also did the inside of this bumper here where it was rusted all out. It's pretty good stuff. You're supposed to let it dry for 24 hours or something, and then you can paint right over it. It does. It turns rust and everything into this ferric oxide or whatever. It's a black stuff. Works good. So I'm going to go ahead and mount this bracket back on my bumper. I also did the inside of this bumper extension with that stuff. I'm eventually going to have to take this off and do something anyway, but and polish it. But for now, that's just a first step. Put this all back on and see how it mounts in the car. Well, I can tell right away that it's lined up straight with the body holes. It just laid on there nice and flat. So I'll put some bolts in it, see what we got. Oh, snugged it down real good. Looks like my tail light is over the top of the bumper. And I think that's where this one's going to go too. I don't have any bolts in it right now. Put one in it, see. Now this one pulled down to where the bumper is just a little under the light. This one's right flush. And it looks like I've got a little bit of a gap right there on the top here. Pretty tight. What I'm going to do is loosen these bolts up to the, oh, it's not tight yet. It's just loose. I can feel the washer turning there. Try tightening it up. I'm going to be able to see anything, or even if it's important. Now and looks like the bumper is just almost dead flush with the lights going a little inside here. So this one's a little inside all the way. I'm going to try to slide it back a little, see if that'll pull it in. Well, that was pretty good success. Look like the tail light is past the curve. And this one quite a bit past the curve, but that's really good. Still got this gap right here. I don't know whether that's my sheet metal should be in further. This one's flat. Or what the deal is here. It's flush on this side. Might be that panel needs to be pulled in a little, but that's a minor thing. The major thing here is that the light is straight with the bumper. And on this side, looks like the light's actually sticking out past the bumper a little. Yeah, this one is too. It's pretty much straight with the bumper. But anyway, I would take this bracket off and clean it up, beat it straight. I might be able to adjust this bracket out a little, but for now, really good improvement on that Brent bracket. And it's pulled the bumper in. I'm about halfway on the edge right here, and right at the edge here. Yeah, it looks like it's over a little bit to the right. This one's dead straight. Probably this corner of the bumper needs to be bent a little. Looks like the edge of the bumper is flush with the metal. And this one's flush with the metal. I don't know. It's within 1/8 of an inch all the way around. I've got a pretty straight line on both of them. Looks like that one's kind of close at the end of the light. I think that bumper might be bent. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. For now, I want to go ahead and put my bottom valance in and license plate and all that. Get this thing where I can drive it. Well, there it is back together. Straight. Sticking out a little there. Not sticking out a little there. I didn't get all my bolts back in here. Got some Bondo on these two. I got to drill that out. And looks like my little extension is clearing the bumper there, and it's touching it right there. So probably need to do a little adjusting on that. Not exactly sure what, but at least it's in. I was looking here on this. I got quite a bit of Bondo and body work to do on this bottom tailpiece, and it looks like the fender's hanging down a little below the valance on this one, which is the same on the other one. Uncovered me a couple holes here. That's for a badge. I found 2 badges for a 343 V8. They were $50, something like that. So I can drill the Bondo out of there and have a place for my badges. This all pretty straight now. Still have a little bit of gap right there. But for practical purposes, it's pretty straight overall. Now I can move on to the rest of the car, and I'll finish up the body work on this when I get ready to paint it. Seems like my zoom keeps zooming itself. Anyway, another little step in the saga done.